Let me tell you something most travelers don't realize. In Brazil, pronunciation matters more than grammar. You can use the wrong verb tense, you can say a sentence completely wrong, but if your pronunciation is clear, people will understand you and they will help you. That's why today's video is not about learning Portuguese. It's about being understood in Brazil. My name is Kevin, I'm Brazilian, and I help travelers feel confident in Brazil, even if they don't speak Portuguese or even if they're just watching out of curiosity. By the end of this video, you'll know the exactly pronunciation patterns that makes Brazilian instantly understand you. No apps, no complex rules, no stress. Why pronunciation matters more than perfect Portuguese? Here's the truth. Most Brazilians don't expect tourists to speak Portuguese fluently, but they do struggle when pronunciation is unclear. Portuguese is a sound-based language. If the sound is off, the meaning disappears. That's why someone can say a perfect sentence and still not be understood, while another person uses broken Portuguese but clear sounds and gets help immediately. So don't focus on being correct. Focus on being clear. That's what unlocks communication here. The biggest pronunciation mistake travelers make. The biggest mistake travelers make here is trying to pronounce Portuguese words as if they were English or Spanish. Portuguese has its own rhythm. Words are softer, endings are often swallowed, and stress usually falls in unexpected places. If you pronounce every letter clearly, you actually make it harder for Brazilians to understand you. Portuguese flows, and once you accept that, everything gets easier. The sound, the most important sound in Brazil. If you learn only one sound from this video, learn this one, It's in words like não, pão, ação, avião, coração. This sound doesn't exist in English. It's nasal, it comes from the nose, not the mouth. Not now, not on, more like If you get this sound right, Brazilians instantly recognize your effort, and they become much more patient with you. Vowels in Portuguese are short and clean. In English, vowels stretch. In Portuguese, they don't. Short vowels, clean sounds. That's the secret. Overpronouncing vowels is one of the fastest ways to sound unclear. Word stress. Say less, not more. Another big difference is stress. In Portuguese, one syllable carries the word. The rest are lighter. Hotel, café, Brasil, Português. If you stress the wrong part, the word feels foreign or even unrecognizable. Listening is more important than memorizing here. This is exactly why inside my Ultimate Brazil Travel Guide, I included audio pronunciation for travelers. You tap, you listen, you repeat. No guessing, no awkward moments. Basic phrases, restaurant language, transportation, polite expressions. Even if you never studied Portuguese seriously, this alone already makes your experience smoother. Letters that sound different in Brazilian Portuguese. Some letters simply don't sound like you expect. And once you know this, you stop fighting the language. R at the beginning sounds like H. Rua. D plus I sounds like G. Dia. T plus I sounds like Chi. Tio. These aren't exceptions, they are patterns, and patterns are easy to learn. You don't need perfect accent, just confidence. Let me remove some pressure for you. You don't need a Brazilian accent. You don't need perfection. Brazilians care more about effort than accuracy. If you try, people slow down, smile, and help. Pronunciation gives you confidence. Confidence changes how people respond to you, and that changes your entire trip. So if you're planning to visit Brazil, or even if you're just curious for now, remember this: clear pronunciation beats perfect grammar. And if one day you decide to visit Brazil, my travel guide helps you with pronunciation, basic phrases, and real-life communication. So you feel prepared, not lost. You get lifetime access, so it's there whenever you need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or here in Brazil.